We went out to eat yesterday, and we were eating. I was eating pancakes. We went to IHOP. That's not too pertinent to the story, but it's something on like a background to the story. And we were eating pancakes, and I was putting strawberry syrup, which I usually do. Put strawberry syrup on my pancakes. I love strawberry syrup. So I was just, and I poured it, and I started laughing. I was laughing so hard, and everybody was like, "What? What's going on?" My family, what's on? And I said, "I'll tell you after we eat. I think it every time we're here, and I get strawberry syrup. I think it, but I always think I'll tell you later." So Sarah's like, "Text me." I said, "No, I'll tell you after we eat." And anyway, when we were walking out. As we were walking towards the car, I said, "Sarah, hold back." So sister's mom walked. I said, "Okay, Sarah, here's the story. When I was in college, it was food service. So no matter what we had for lunch, dinner, they always had the ice cream out. They had this little mini freezer, and I always had vanilla ice cream with strawberry syrup, a lot of strawberry syrup, because that's what I've always done. But I loved it, and I was eating it one time, and this one girl, she goes, "Looks like a period." And Sarah died laughing. I said, "Sarah, what's so funny is it doesn't mean stop eating it. Some people get grossed out when they eat something, mix something, but not me. Every time I pour syrup, I take a periods, but not because that's gross. Yeah, but it's just gross. But it doesn't make me stop eating it." And she was laughing and laughing, laughing as we got in the car. And I had to tell the rest of the family because open up a can, everybody, if Sarah's laughing so hard, it must have been something. And it was like it must be inappropriate. And I said, "No, it's okay to share with the girls. I mean, it's just family girls. What do you do?" We adopted a daughter, by the way. Kind of adopted her. She's been hanging out with us for like 4 days. This time before it was 3 days. Anyway, I thought it was hilarious. They thought it was hilarious. They laughed. And this led me to think about my comedy style, because I want to be on stage. I do, and I'm going to. It just, not yet. I'm not yet ready, I don't think. But my style is it's like a mixture of a lot of comedians that I've liked. Okay, I've got three that I want to really talk about now that I really like. And the first that I think I'd be kind of like would be Bill Cosby himself. I don't know about his other shows, but on himself, it's if you haven't seen it, it's like 25 years old, 30 years old, or it's an old show. He sits down almost the entire show. Surely I'm animated. He's animated. He gets up and walks, but most of the time he's just sitting down and he's talking. He's telling stories, hilarious, these funny stories, and he smiles like I smile sometimes. Unlike me, he doesn't laugh. He's not laughing at that, because that kind of ruins the story a little bit. Another comedian I think I like in a lot of ways is Bob Newhart. I've seen him do stand up like maybe once or twice on some old series or something, but it also, his regular acting style, I guess, is the same. He I don't think he has a speech impediment, but he does a lot of stuttering and ums, and I do that. And he really deadpans. When he's talking, he's deadpan. And it's funny. Even if his story's not funny, I think it's funny to watch him because it's like you're always waiting for the punchline. You're waiting for the punchline, just like when I start talking. Sometimes I don't get the punchline in a way or just on. Okay. The third guy, I like to think I'm kind of like, is Robin Williams. because he is weird. He is weird. He's versatile. That's what I wanted to be like. Versatile, because I thought he was just into silly, funny comedy, haha, family time. And then I didn't watch all of it, but I saw part of 1 Hour Photo. That was the first time I've ever seen him in a serious, like, villain role. He's been in a few villain roles where he's the bad guy. I'm like, whoa. But he can do really serious, really friggin' whacked out. I mean, he is so weird. And that's what I think I'm like. I'm not as hairy though. I mean, he's got a lot of hair on his arms, and I'm not as hairy. But I think yeah, those are three of the comics that I want to talk about. I talked about it just now. Yeah, I like comedy so much. I'm probably gonna keep talking about comedians. There'll be some days where I just talk about famous comedians I really like, and hope I kind of equate to them. But that's all I had to say for now.